Welcome, everybody, to the 5-Star Frogcast. I'm your host, Kevin Benamador, and with me, the champion, T-Money, Tyler Harrison. Where's your belt? Where's your
I don't
damn
have
belt?
it.
I don't have it.
Actually, you know what? You keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So, we've been off the podcast. We've been off for like a week and 2 weeks or so. But we brought something different to you guys. Theoretically, we weren't off the podcast. We did a live in person at the Scotiabank Arena podcast episode. That's on our YouTube. You can go check it out. I know we have links to our YouTube. So we have links to our YouTube for our predictions episode that we did live at the Scotiabank Arena, and then we have our Money in the Bank weekend episode, which actually quite a bit of views so far for our channel. We met Cena. We saw Cena there, and Money in the Bank
saw
was
a floating
awesome.
microphone.
Yeah,
We didn't see Cena. We saw a floating microphone.
that's right.
But like Damian Priest and Sami Zayn, I'm still champ.
Yeah, you won. The
I
championship.
retained.
You won.
I got it. Yeah.
You won it back. It was. Remember, it was.
Tony.
And the way you won it was legit because of like.
Oh yeah, because I nailed a lot of things.
You nailed. It was
I said
really
John
close,
Cena.
but you nailed a bunch of stuff that was too good for it to not happen.
Yeah.
So Tyler's champ. He's got some couple weeks though. Couple weeks for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Now that I got a big Tony Khan announcement for you guys, the 5-Star Frogcast will be present at SummerSlam.
Yep. Well, half.
A quarter, actually a third, I guess. If you know Tony
Oh,
obviously.
Tony going?
No, a third
okay.
though. Myself and my brother are heading to Ohio. We're going to Ohio,
To Cleveland. Yeah.
Ohio, and we're going to SummerSlam, baby. It was official. Yeah, we made it official. Yeah, we'll be there. Maybe I'll have to bring up the mics again.
Yeah.
Do another
you might have
vlog.
to.
Probably have to. So I'm looking forward to that SummerSlam first stadium show. It's gonna be pretty cool to be in that atmosphere.
Look,
No.
you're planning SummerSlam. Broadcast might go to WrestleMania because John Cena's final match.
We might have to.
We might have.
Well, it's not his final match. It's his
Final
final
WrestleMania.
which is actually huge. Yeah, Las Vegas. I mean, it's.
Always wanted to go. Nevada.
I don't know how much they cost, but you never know.
We'll have to figure it out.
But yeah, no, big announcement going to SummerSlam. That'd be cool. First stadium show. I don't know. We'll see how it is. See how it goes. I mean, they got some matches already for the card. Obviously, Roman Reigns might return.
That's a big one for you.
That is a big one. Charlotte Flair is also another big name apparently that could return.
Oh, start a little beef with Jade.
No. Apparently, River says she'd be involved with something with Tiffany Stratton down the line. Like that sets something up.
Okay.
So maybe Tiffy cashes in that Money in the Bank. You never know.
Yeah, SummerSlam.
You never know.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
Charlotte Flair comes back. They could set up something. I don't know. Either way, I know Triple H got something in the bag. Whether, people say the card's kind of mid or whatever, he's got something in the bag. Matches are going to be good, I think. But nonetheless, what's been going on with WWE?
Creed brothers.
Uncle Howdy. Creed brothers and Gable.
I want to talk about the Uncle Howdy for a quick sec. I'm loving it. Actually, I'm now fully on the bandwagon of it.
Yes.
What they're doing with the promo of it and everything. Eric Rowan this past week, Bo Dallas. I already told you I'm very excited for Joe Gacy's promo. Also, Dexter Lumis. Is he going to talk much, or is he going to continue being silent? That's a good question. His whole career, he's been really silent. He might have said a few words here and there. His physique and I'll just say physique doesn't really match his character. If you've heard him talk before. Fun little fact, I think he was an editor at Disney, like animator at Disney at one point.
Interesting. No, the whole Wyatt Six thing, amazing. The last segment they had there on Raw was like amazing. I loved how Bo Dallas sold it. The way
Mhm.
he was like the way he just portrayed it and everything
Mhm.
was amazing. I saw Bully Ray say something about it being like it may not end up working out. Shut up, man. That's gonna work out. Like you gotta let that thing cook, and
Mhm. I
I
think
think it's
Bully Ray's more on the side. This might have been like his earlier. I saw
he's
somewhere.
still salty about his loss to the Wyatt family. That's why getting put through the
Probably.
tables. That's
Yeah.
probably why. No, I'm loving Uncle Howdy. The Adam Pearce segment, like we didn't know what was said, but Bo Dallas is being in the office was really cool. I
Yeah.
thought really cool segment there, and then maybe they're gonna do something Uncle Howdy versus Gable at SummerSlam, maybe, or they're gonna
Maybe.
do like a 3-on-3 type of deal. They get
Yeah.
the Creed brothers involved. Um, I expect something to happen there at SummerSlam.
Mhm.
We know Priest and Gunther's official now. They cut a great promo.
Yep.
Amazing promo going back and forth there. We definitely see now Priest babyface
Yeah.
and Gunther heel. So Priest is coming in as babyface. He's having a lot of fun right now. You can tell Priest is he's just vibing. He's having fun. He knows
He
Rhea
is.
Ripley's back. He
Yeah.
knows he's just chilling. He's like, Dom, you messed up. Rhea Ripley's gonna, do stuff. I mean, Rhea Ripley did say something at the end of Raw though, saying like, "You're mine. I'm not anyone's."
Yeah, but this could
So
be a false set of hope trapping, you know?
it could, which then leads me, SummerSlam, the best match possible, like in your opinion, stipulation wise, for Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, what is it?
Special guest referee with Dominic Mysterio as the
Yeah.
special guest referee. It's perfect. He would have to choose between his mommy or his side chick, basically. And I think that would be it would be a lot more fun. It would add to it. And I could see Rhea being the one that adds that stipulation, not Liv, to
Okay.
prove. Because I don't think because she's like she said, remember, like don't forget, I'm not yours, you're mine.
Mhm.
So it's kind of showing like, oh yeah, she trusts him again. I don't think that's the case. I think she's playing it off. I think she's gonna force him to decide the truth. Yeah.
I don't mind that. But again, Money in the Bank just happened, ladders, but I think a ladder match should happen between the two. Now, why I say this, SummerSlam 2005, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, they battled for the custody of Dominic Mysterio. Now, this is not necessarily for the custody, but this is a similar type of thing going on where they're battling basically, and Dominic's kind of just there in the middle.
Mhm.
So why not do a ladder match, a little flashback to 2005 between the two? This way, Liv Morgan has a higher chance of winning. If you think about it. If you put those two in a singles match, one-on-one, Rhea Ripley's winning that. There's no way they make Liv Morgan beat Ripley.
But
Special guest referee or not. I'm sorry. I just don't see it happen. But a ladder match, it becomes a little more convincing. So I'm going to say ladder match for those two.
Interesting.
And then, maybe Dominic plays a factor in that. Maybe he does something. Maybe he does turn heel on, more heel on Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Who knows? But, that's been good. That's been carrying Raw. I mean, okay, well, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk. I got the...
they're
see, got the
wearing
CM Punk
the
shirt on.
Yeah.
Of course I'm wearing it. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, looks like it's going to be set up here for SummerSlam. Obviously, they're saying they're just waiting on CM Punk to be cleared. I think he's cleared. I personally think that he's been cleared for a bit. They're just setting this up storyline-wise now.
Yeah,
to
for sure.
To hype the fans up, and I don't see it being a normal stipulation. I do see them putting something.
I feel like they're going to do either last man standing or Extreme Rules. One of the two.
Yeah.
I feel like last man standing would be more appropriate. Both have sabotaged each other. Obviously, Money in the Bank just throwing that contract right out of the way. Which people were upset about. Other people, like myself, I was fine with it.
I was on the side of a little bit kind of a waste, but they had to switch it up from last year. Actually, previous years. So
and then also I was realizing this like last week. They are so like cluttered right now with storylines. Like we knew no matter what happens in Money in the Bank, Gunther has a match at SummerSlam.
Yep.
And then obviously you want Gunther to have Gunther. You want Gunther to have a lengthy reign, whether that be like 6 months to a year or whatever. And then with the money in the briefcase, obviously you give it to Drew. I just feel like it's so cluttered. Obviously, we have no idea what's really going on with Cody Rhodes and who's gonna be that guy to take the title off of him.
Yeah.
So like, and then so you have all that. Obviously, Drew could probably win the WWE Championship and be the face of the company. I could see it. He is great.
Yeah. Yep.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like we're so cluttered, and then with Cody Rhodes, you don't know what's really happening. Like so, it's like not like really happening, but we don't know what the progression of it is. So I feel like they just wanted to throw that one out of the way and build a bigger storyline between Punk and Drew, as we saw Drew pushed Adam Pearce. Thank you for Tony for getting that clip.
Yeah, thank you for Tony. We went viral, yes. But you know, adding to your thing about being cluttered, I mean, Seth Rollins now is involved in this. What
yes,
if it's triple threat? It could just be a triple threat at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, him and Drew started fighting. Yeah, him and Drew started fighting last week. So like, it's everywhere.
And Jey Uso may not be on the card too, and obviously we know he's a big guy for merchandise, big guy for the fans.
Yeah.
It's a stadium show. You think he'd be on the show, so it's very clustered right now for Raw, and who gets the spotlight, who doesn't.
And then SmackDown
is tough. And then SmackDown, you know, right now you've got you know, the Bloodline, you got Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, the KO story going on right now. They took out Randy Orton last week.
They're set up to fight at SummerSlam.
Sikoa and Cody are supposed to go one-on-one. Obviously, the whole Roman thing that's potentially building up there.
So you got to think of it. There's 5 matches on the SummerSlam card. We already know 2 of them.
They might be adding more. Honestly,
I feel like they would have to add 6 or close to 7 because
they might do 7.
You have those 2 matches, the women's and men. Cody Rhodes, that's 3.
Yeah, 2 women's matches for the titles. You got.
Yeah, that's 4.
You got
LA Knight versus
Gunther.
Logan Paul.
That's gonna happen.
That would be 5.
So that's 5 matches right there.
And then you also have Sami and Braun.
Braun plus possibly Ilya Dragunov. Triple threat.
Yeah. So that's 6.
Did we already say Punk and McIntyre as
7.
one of them? So 7 plus Seth Rollins could be in that match. So like possibly a triple threat. So I think those are the 7 matches we see here on the card. I mean, if they want to do another 2-on-2 with Randy Orton and KO versus the Bloodline, I don't think they do it.
No, they'll do it on a SmackDown probably before.
Yeah, but it's tough. Again, it's tough. Who gets on the card? Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Like Jey Uso's not going to be on this card, based on what we're seeing.
I don't see it.
I'm not like a top guy on him. I think he's great for the fans and the merchandise though, and they do have to push him because of that. But
yeah.
He may not be on this card. He may have to be like a host.
He might not be on this card, but he might show up.
Show up for Rhea Ripley.
Well, I was more thinking of the Bloodline.
They want to do something really cool. They could do that. They could pull a really quick one on us.
Mm-hmm. He could
and have Jey Uso go to SmackDown.
We could see a rejoining Jimmy with when Roman returns or whatever.
Yeah, we could.
We could see their side. Possible.
We could. Maybe something at SummerSlam, a little like sneak peek of Paul Heyman pulling Jey into an office.
Yeah.
And everyone, you know, could be something like that. We may be on something, but you know, WWE is obviously hot right now. They're gonna continue to just go up. Before we get into our top 50 list, part 3 here, MJF shout out. You won the AEW
Continental
International Championship. It's called. Great match against Will Ospreay. You have to watch it.
Wasn't it like an Iron Man match?
59 minutes. No, they went on for 59 minutes.
Wow.
MJF had to use an oxygen mask after. He was
again. This is the second time.
Yes.
This is the second time in history.
It's what he does now.
Yeah.
Amazing match.
It was good. I saw highlights.
Yeah. This will set up obviously Will Ospreay going for the world title now. Doesn't have a championship. MJF's got his championship. He's gonna run with it.
Yep.
Did one of them.
Has he won the tag championship?
MJF?
Yeah.
Yes, well, the Ring of Honor ones, and I think they held both at the same time.
Okay, what about the TNT championship? Television, did he hold that?
No.
I was gonna say, he could have been the first Grand Slam for AEW.
They could go for that. They could do that. That would be cool for him. But nonetheless.
No, maybe Jon Moxley has it. Oh, someone must have it. I don't know. That would be a
Moxley. No, Moxley still has the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, he's never won the TNT Championship, but he's
won the. No, they haven't really pushed him as mid.
Has he won the tag team? I feel like he has.
Gone?
Yeah.
No.
No. Shit.
I don't think he has. Maybe he hasn't. It's been a while. It's been like
I'll have to
5
look it
years
up.
of
Well,
AEW.
definitely, this will be I'll bring this up next episode and see.
Yeah. But no, that was just something I had to shout out AEW for. They at the end of the day, they put on great matches.
They're doing their great job of what they're doing.
The matches quality is amazing. I watched it and it was amazing. Great match. It's gonna go up there with AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes. It's gonna go up there with Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay.
It's gonna go up there with Swerve Strickland and Hangman.
Yeah.
It's going to go up there with Axiom and Nathan Frazier versus Chase U. That is match of the year candidate. I don't care what anyone says. That match was wild.
It was cool.
It was a great match. That's easily 4.5 stars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 5.
But it's not gonna be in the top 3 though.
No, but it'll definitely be an honorable.
It was great though. Great NXT Takeover was also really cool. Really good. Javon Evans, whatever his name is. He wow, amazing guy, amazing talent for NXT. Cool stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like WWE is on fire. AEW is doing their thing. WWE wrestling in general is on fire right now, and we're now going to transition here to our top 50 wrestlers of all time list. We're doing 30 down to 21. We've been off this for about almost a month now, just because pay-per-views, some cool things we did and whatnot. But I'm looking forward. I think I have, when we were at Money in the Bank week, when we kept talking day by day, just naming wrestlers, and then we were like, and I contemplated, some guys are like, I'm not putting them on my list, but I have them on my list now. I had to contemplate.
I didn't change my list. I've been very much the same.
I think I have some cool ones at the start.
All right.
And then when it goes down, it's gonna kind of work in here.
Okay,
I think my 21 is like the perfect place for him.
Oh.
And he's not on your list, I don't think, unless you've done something, which I don't think you have.
Okay.
But I think I've kind of nailed it, and I'm happy with my 30 to 21 here.
Okay, I think I know who your 21 would be, but okay.
Okay. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll get it first. Number 30 for me is Trish Stratus.
Okay.
You've had her up. We have
34.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned that was pretty close. Obviously, one of the best divas or women wrestlers of all time. We saw her in Toronto, Canadian hometown hero, and all that fun jazz. But she was the first one to main event Monday Night Raw. She's done steel cage matches. I would love to see her in Money in a Bank. Was she in Money in the Bank? I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Wait, I just realized.
But I'm going with Trish Stratus with my 30. That's where I put her. She's a great wrestler. Did a lot for the women's division and continues to do more things. Kevin, let's hear your number 30.
I was just looking at my list. I had a duplicate already.
Uh-oh.
This is great. I forgot why did I put him that low?
Who'd you have?
Anyways,
who was your
It was the Miz. I thought I put him. I thought I didn't have him yet. But anyways, I'll think about it on the fly here. 30, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
I had him a while ago.
You put him there. I had to put him here. Again, I remember I was talking to Tyler.
Actually, that's not too far off.
Yeah.
I was 33.
There you go. No, I remember we were talking to Tyler, and he asked like when I started watching wrestling. It was like 2010, 2011, Summerslam era at the time. And then basically after that, I started watching all the old wrestling. So that's why I have a lot of like the old guys, because I actually ended up watching a lot of them, and then I worked into the Attitude Era and then the 2000s, and then obviously up to now. So that's why I have a lot of them, because they did a lot for wrestling and the character work, and they still do to this day. They still work behind the scenes. They still help out. So Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, classic matches, Randy Savage, winning the Intercontinental Championship and all that. I had to put him there. One of the obviously top high flyers in the industry, so he's number 30 for me. Yeah, you can take away now.
Okay.
As I try and figure out who's gonna be 22 for me now, because this is great.
Yeah. 29, the first member, and obviously not last member of Evolution to be on the list, Batista at number 29.
Yeah, I had him last episode.
Yeah, obviously a great wrestler, not like great character. What he did with Evolution, who's probably arguably the best faction of all time. Maybe we'll do a faction list at some point. we'll just do like top 10 for that or whatever, top 15. But Batista, one of the best wrestlers of all time. He is great. Won multiple heavyweight champion. Had a great match with The Undertaker when Undertaker himself thought it was going to be a terrible match, but it was great, he said. And just his hard in-ring work and what he was able to accomplish with it is great. I think Batista should headline a Hall of Fame soon. And yeah, but they honestly, because we were talking about this about John Cena because he's retiring, I can see John Cena waiting until Randy Orton and then they do the big three of the O2 class to go on the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That'd be pretty cool. They could market that pretty well as well.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, Batista's number 29. Kevin, who is your number 29?
29. You had him, I think, much earlier, but obviously I like my heels. I like my classic heels. I didn't have him before. I'm not tripping. Okay, we're good. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, he was up there for me.
Yeah. I just liked him a lot. I liked the character. He brought the snake in. Good wrestler. I mean, he's the creator of the DDT pretty much. He made it at least big. And won his championship. Still does the stuff with AEW. Classic wrestler, and obviously brought in some of the best moments of all time in professional wrestling history.
Yeah, I was gonna say, funny enough, he fucking smashed Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's head.
He did.
On the concrete.
And he had the snake bite Randy Savage. He did a lot of good heel stuff. So
really
good
did.
Heel work. So I had to put him there.
Okay.
My next 28, if you want me to go, but
yeah, go. We'll snake order it.
All right. I honestly could add him here at 22. But this it's related to him. Not at 28 here. It's the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Wow. I can't believe I didn't think of him.
I know. It took me some time. I really took some time to consider it. Just a pioneer in the sport. Another big pioneer. Big character though. Huge. One of like the first like flamboyant like that type of guys who just comes out and he's just loving it, vibing. He's having the crowd into it.
Yeah.
MSG, big character. Big thing for the Rhodes family, obviously, and that's the other thing. I could put Cody here, and if I want to put this guy, I just name down 22 a little bit lower in my list, which I might actually have to do. But
oh yeah, you don't have Cody Rhodes yet.
American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, 28. I think it's a fair pick for him. Yeah. Obviously, I can't put him. Yeah. Legendary wise, yeah, maybe he is in your top 10 and like of all time. He's just there because of what he is and what he does. But for me, American Dream, I think, is 28.
No, that was a great pick, and I'm actually upset I didn't even think about him.
It took me some time. I was like, I gotta put American Dream somewhere.
That's a great. It's not even that. It's like you said. It's just the fact that he's the pioneer for the companies. He's paved and he was like, other than Bruno Sammartino, who I don't even have on this list as well. I'm pretty sure.
I don't have him.
I'm actually surprised about that one. That's
like before. Yeah. That's like before Hulk Hogan time. Like
but American Dream was like just so entertaining. Everyone loved him, and the way he was just so caring. Like he's one of the bigger flamboyant characters, and honestly one of the bigger flamboyant characters in the sense of not your typical flamboyant character, right? Like at the time. What are we at? Number 27? Oh, no, 20.
Still add him on your list.
I like to keep my list as it is. I'm going with Big Daddy Cool, Kevin Nash. Arguably the second best person in NWO. Great with Shawn Michaels with two dudes with attitude. Won multiple. Had a great match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I'm a sucker for big men and big men who can wrestle. Which ironically enough, I don't have many big men on here. I consider Batista a big man, but
the Jack boy.
Yeah, I like Kevin Nash a lot. I think he's hilarious. His feud with CM Punk was funny when I was a kid. But yeah, no, and the Click, of course. What's one of the things? This is the biggest symbol of it all right now. Everyone knows this, and it was all because of four men.
And the Bullet Club.
5, yeah. Well, yeah, stole it from.
Yeah, but it ain't the Bullet Club.
But yeah,
it ain't the Bullet Club. It's the Click.
It's not. Exactly.
That's a good
sweet and all that. Yeah.
I I could put him here too. I could, but I was never like Diesel didn't really hit for me all the time. I always.
That's fair.
So what 27? Are we 27 now?
Yeah.
27. This is the guy we did talk about, and I was like, I can't put him because I hated his last run of the WWE. I think it was just stupid, and obviously he came in just for money and for the Saudi shows. But his WCW time and his era and his run he had, you can't like ignore it.
You told me I thought you were gonna put him.
I wasn't, but I had to really think about it. It's Goldberg.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta put him in here. I mean, yeah, like the WCW era, going on the undefeated streak, the World Championship run, coming to WWE. His debut, I think, was spearing The Rock. Was that his first? One of his first appearances in the WWE?
Appearance, he appeared out of nowhere.
Appeared out of nowhere, speared The Rock in half. So what better way to make your debut, obviously? And then obviously what he did in the WWE, spearing Jericho through the pod, winning the World Championships, winning the WWE Championships, and then yes, coming back in his later years and entertaining fans. I think the last match he should have had was at Survivor Series 2017 against Brock Lesnar. That was a squash match. Then maybe lose to Lesnar and then call it. But Vince McMahon, you greedy bastard. You wanted so much money for him and whatnot, but whatever.
Yep.
You almost killed him too with Undertaker, but
yeah, you almost killed Undertaker.
Either way, I had to put Goldberg. Obviously entertaining guy there
right.
for 27.
My number 27. Gonna keep it short and simple. This man, put it like this: if you have a father who's passed away, he's calling you out. I have Christian at number.
Really? I thought you
love Christian. I know
you do.
I fucking love Christian, man. He's
I know you do.
One of the best ever. He's honestly one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time.
Yeah.
And just him with his partner Edge is just beautiful. But Christian, man, a lot of accomplishments. TNA, AEW. It's like wherever he goes in the American wrestling scene, he always pops off and he always becomes a fan favorite. And he's with his latest run. He's been doing great with it.
And he's still in tip-top shape, man. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, him and
Edge.
Yeah. It's because they had that workout board they sponsored him together. It's like planking with other stuff to it.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not surprised you had him. I'm surprised you put him this high. I thought you were gonna put him lower. But I liked it. I do like it. I respect it. My 26, you had him the last episode. I told you he was gonna be in this episode. I told you he was.
Yeah.
It's none other than Mr. Will Ospreay.
Ospreay, yeah, that's not a bad pick. You know,
Will
he's done for his time. I agree.
Done for his time. I mean, he's still young. He's like in his early 30s or just turned 30.
Yeah, he's close there.
And my gosh, man, the guy's an incredible talent. He's put on probably 3 of the best matches in 2024 already. I mean, he's still got another bit to go in the year, and each match he pretty much puts on, you know, it's going to be guaranteed 4.5. I think. The finishing moves, the moveset, everything, the talent, the in-ring work, the mic work as well. He's good. He's not bad at talking. And plus, I mean, he put on an amazing match with Kenny Omega. We saw it there, Forbidden Door. So Will Ospreay takes 26 for me.
All right, 26 for me. Another great heel wrestler. Hated him as a kid. 2-time Money in the Bank winner. He took it from Otis, The Miz.
Okay. There
you go.
2-time
Triple Crown and some Grand Slam.
He's a 2-time Grand Slam champion. He is.
Yeah, that's what it is. 2-time Grand Slam champion.
He is.
Real world guy. One of the first to ever do it, to come from reality TV.
Yeah, see, I thought I didn't have him. I put him at 33.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But, yeah, no, that's a great pick. Miz is obviously a future Hall of Famer and everything there. So, 25. He's better than you, and you know it.
Wow. Wow, that's so...
MJF.
I'm surprised that high.
MJF's right in the middle.
Okay,
that's 25. Fair. And I think that's the most fair I can give him. I don't think I can give him any more. I don't think I can put him any less. For what he's done, for the time I've only watched him, the man is like one of my most loved wrestlers just because of what he's done on the mic. He's an amazing talker, amazing feuds, When I was peak watching AEW, he was the guy I always wanted to watch. It was always him. You had him, Bryan Danielson, him, CM Punk, him, Chris Jericho. Those 3 feuds alone are just shot him up to the roof. Him and Tony Khan had their thing too, right? Yeah. The work he just does, whether it's work or it's real or whatever it is, it's always great. It's classic. He's a great wrestler. I like it because he's like an old school wrestler. He doesn't actually have a legitimate, real finishing move. He does a few different things to finish guys off. He's very technical in the ring, and that's the type of wrestler I like. So MJF,
yeah,
you're at 25. You deserve it. Yeah, you can go with 25 here.
25. I have the man, the myth, the legend, Brock Lesnar.
What?
That dude, yeah, Brock Lesnar.
You have him at 25?
Yeah, 25.
Wow.
I know. Obviously,
25.
One of the best. His debut was one of the best out there.
Wow.
Come on.
25 though.
Tyler, yeah.
I'm okay. I was expecting both of you and me to have him on the next episode, so that's just a little bit of a shock for me. But okay. Let's nail a couple here. Let's nail like the next 3. So 24, okay. 23, 22. Okay. Do you want to go first or you want?
You go.
Okay, so at 24, you mentioned one of the Click guys earlier. I'm mentioning another one. Good guys don't last, but bad guys do. Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. I love the guy. I know you probably have him as like your 3rd in the NWO. Honestly, I put him over Big Daddy Cool. I just like him. Intercontinental champion, had some great moments. One of the best sells of the Stone Cold Stunner, and the ladder match, the whole under the ladder thing is all because of him. NWO time, the Click and all that. So Razor Ramon, 24, 23. It's gotta be Kane.
Oh wow, okay.
Kane, we met him at we saw him at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, we did see him.
Give a little punch into the camera. Kane, amazing debut. Hell in a Cell, and championships, Money in the Banks, feuds with Undertaker, countless many guys through Mysterio. He even worked with the Authority. He even did stuff like that, right? So, Kane is definitely 23. We can't forget about the arcade too. Remember that? The kid?
Yeah.
He smashed the glass and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
So Kane, and then at 22, you mentioned him earlier in this episode. And I had to do it on the spot. And actually, when you mentioned his name, I said, boom, I'm putting him in here. It's Christian Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Christian Cage. I mean, you already said why, so I don't have to really say anything in regards to that. But Christian Cage takes 22. So it's that, and then I'll let you go for the next 3 here.
All right, my next 3. I'm sorry, I'm just doing something quickly here. My next 3, what are we doing? 24 to 22?
Yeah.
Number 24, you mentioned him early on.
Oh,
great WCW run. Nearly killed The Undertaker. Goldberg.
There it is. I see. I like it. We went very
yeah.
We're
Goldberg obviously did crazy shit. Number 23. This one might be a little bit shocker. I don't know how low you have him ranked.
Brock Lesnar. The fact that you put Goldberg over Brock Lesnar, you.
Wow. Just the streak. Just his streak. His streak was so much more dominant than Brock's.
Insane. That's insane, man. He broke the streak.
Next one though. Roddy Piper.
Wow.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Roddy Piper.
Another guy I thought would be for next episode, Tyler.
A guy who's never won a lot of WWE championship, with a great middle, one of the best heels of all time, one of the greatest talkers. The sleeper hold, one of the better finishers of all time. It's something so simple, so many variations to it to this day. Number 22, one of the best technical wrestlers of all time, and arguably in our generation, the Bret Hart of it, Daniel Bryan.
Okay,
22.
whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart dropped. I was like, when you said Bret Hart, I was like, what?
No.
Our
Bret Hart.
Oh, okay.
Generation.
Ooh.
Daniel Bryan.
Bryan? Really?
Or Bryan Danielson, whatever you want. Obviously, his AEW work, his WWE work was phenomenal. The Yes movement and everything.
Yeah.
One
took
of
over
the
WWE.
best moments of all time. Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
I'm very curious on who you have here in your top 20. Because
Oh,
those
yeah.
are some arguably top 20 guys.
Yeah. You gotta realize my top 20.
Your next list, I'm
I
very
was
curious.
actually editing my list as we were talking about it.
Your next list, I'm very curious now.
Oh yeah.
Because if you have anyone above I don't know. There are guys, but like it's still like it's tight. So it's hard to really narrow it down. But we'll finish off here 21. This man is a Grand Slam champion. I'm almost certain he is, and I think he is. One of the best high flyers of all time. So many moments of obviously our childhood growing up, watching all the old moments, the ladder matches, the TLCs.
Never mind, that's not who I thought you were going with.
No. He still wrestles this point. Man is crippled now, and he really needs to stop. He's had a lot of DUIs, and
yeah,
he's honestly though, I like this guy a lot, and he better be a first ballot Hall of Famer in the WWE. It's Jeff frickin' Hardy.
Yeah, I agree.
I had to put him there. It's so much moments I just like watched, and this guy is him. This is who he is. Amazing talent for WWE and AEW, wherever he works. TNA now, again, just amazing. So Jeff Hardy for me, 21.
Yeah, that was a good one. For me, 21. We're kicking the list off strong, heading into the top 20. Might get a little controversial here.
What do you have?
Edge. You think you know me? Do. Yeah, at 21. 21 and 20 was a coin flip. I may get you a sneak peek of next week's episode, but number 20 could burn it down. But it was a coin toss between those two to get from 20 to 21. You don't realize my next list goes hard, and it's like you can't tell me the next part of my list they don't belong to be in my top 20 at all. Trust me, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, no, these are fair.
Edge at 21.
21, yep.
That's crazier than AJ Styles at 31 or 30, whatever it was. 31.
No, it's not.
It is. It really is. Okay.
I'm actually still editing my list as I go.
That's crazy. Because Edge is okay. Anyways, that is all the time we have here for the 5-Star Frogcast here. This episode. You can follow us on our Instagram page, TikTok, YouTube, all at the 5-Star Frogcast. Again, go check out the vlog. Go check out the prediction episode live at Scotiabank Arena. We have some cool footage there to show you guys. And as always, Tyler, it is time to ring the bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
And we'll catch you in the next one.